Thank you for listening to Depictions Media Radio. As you remember that Justin Trudeau met with Surrey Mayor Doug McCullum and Langely Mayor Val Vanderbroek and the Minister of Transportation as well as the Premier of BC about the SkyTrain extension to go from Surrey, from basically King George's or Surrey Central to Langely, and the measure was basically approved. And I learned today that ground has been broken and that they have already started construction on the whole project. But this project has done more than just provide transportation to Langely with SkyTrain. It is also predicted to raise property values and to increase commerce into Langely City. As Mayor Vanderbroek put it, that it is time for Langely City to grow up and take its place in the BC commerce. So she's excited, and she gave us a statement today about how excited she actually is to see that SkyTrain and the commerce is going to pick up for her city. She became mayor because she is a proponent for the community, and she wants to promote community, promote people doing well, living well, and being happy. And she is proud to be the mayor of Langely City, and she is proud of her accomplishments and what she has learned while being mayor. So let's listen to a conversation that we had today over what she is doing and what the great things are going to happen for Langely City. We're here today to talk about Langely and the awesome things that are happening, especially since the announcement that the federal government is going to choke up, was it 40%, was it?
Yeah, it's going to be 40% federal, 40% provincial, 20% others, so that would be TransLink and us included. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's super exciting, but the province is going to take over the project, Modi, so Ministry of Transportation and Infrastructure.
Yeah, so are they starting the SkyTrain extension from King George?
Yes, they've actually already started. On Friday at the announcements, we were kind of joking around because Mayor McCallum kept saying he was going to have the shovels in the ground on Tuesday morning. And sure enough, he did. Monday night at council, they passed a resolution to get started. So Tuesday morning, yeah, they shut down Fraser Highway, the parts, and they're going in there and starting to build.
Wow.
Yeah. So we were literally waiting for the funding, is what we've been waiting for. So, yeah, $3.9 billion to get it, but we campaigned really hard, and when me and Mayor McCallum, we both ran on the premise that we wanted SkyTrain, not LRT. So at the very beginning, 3 years ago of our terms, we made it clear to the Mayor's Council, which were, I think 18 of us were new mayors out of 23. They fully supported us having SkyTrain, and basically said to us, if you can raise the money and get the other levels of government to help out, then we are absolutely behind you. So Doug worked with the Big City Mayors Caucus. I joined FCM, the Federation of Canadian Municipalities, ran for the board, got elected by my peers, and lobbied with them through FCM to the federal government to get this money.
Yeah.
So we've worked really hard for it, and it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It's the right mode of transportation.
So, I saw in another report that the property values, of course, in Langely City are going up, and that's got to be exciting for people here.
It is. We just have to make sure that it doesn't go outrageous. So we do have plans in place to not prevent it, but to navigate it when that happens. So land capture values and all those kind of things kind of come into play with TransLink and such. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. And we know no matter what, whether there's SkyTrain coming in or not, land values are going to continue to go up. We know that. There's a housing shortage, so we know it's going to continue to go up.
Which leads me to affordable housing developments.
Yep.
Because we talked about that once before, like before the whole plague and pandemic hit. We talked about
the plague.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, no, and that was the whole point of last council. We decided to redo our entire official community plan, our OCP. We're in the process of reviewing all our bylaws. We know we want a transit-orientated community. So everything has to be within, 5 to 10 minute walking distance of the SkyTrain. So with that comes transit-orientated development, where we can work with developers to make sure not only is there a variety of housing available, but affordable housing available.
Right.
Yeah, and supportive housing as well. Yeah. So those are all part of the plans. Yeah, it's really exciting. So we can make sure that I don't want to say we get what we want, but we're going to be ahead of the game. Whereas you look at cities like New West, they build up around, and it was an afterthought. Whereas this, we're going to be planning it all together, all at once, and in anticipation of it coming to the SkyTrain coming to Langely City. So, cool. Yeah, it is. It's super exciting. Now the real work begins. You lobby for the money, you get the money, you get the okay, and then now it's okay, we got to follow through with the plans, and what are we going to do? How are we going to do it? So, and the provincial government, like I said, is going to be taking over the project. So, we know they've done it before. The Coquitlam line is a prime example. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we can learn from that, take the good things and the bad things, and just go from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Super exciting.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's radio, so we can't see the.
Yes.
You can't see the look on your face.
I know. Somebody was asking me the other day. They're like, "You must be pretty excited," and I said, "You know what? I am. Here we are, 3 years into my first term as mayor. My number one campaign promise was SkyTrain, and I worked really, really hard. And I worked with Doug McCallum, and he taught me a lot. Like, I learned a lot, and I'm very appreciative of that. And it's just been an absolutely great experience, just learning all, the plans and, advocating with the government and different levels of government, right? Federal is very different from provincial. So learning all those aspects was just an excellent opportunity for me. So I really appreciate him kind of taking me under his thumb and supporting me, and we did it all together. So yeah, it's exciting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
So Val Vanderbroek is really excited about the endeavors that are going to occur with SkyTrain, and as you heard, she's saying that it's actually going to help them with development ideas for affordable housing, and trying to help make sure that Langely City is a beautiful, happy, and prominent place for its residents to live, and a place that everybody can be proud of, and and because she's sticking to her promises, as an elected official, that she is proud of the work that she's actually doing for the city, and people are just generally glad to see her and greet her when they see her just walking around the city itself. So, thank you, Mayor Val, for coming on the show, and thank you everybody for listening.
Thank you for listening today, and thank you for supporting us with our sponsors. Please go to depictions.media for more information, and click on our contact link and let us know how we can help bring your story and help bring us to a better world. This show has been produced by Depictions Media. Please contact us at depictions.media for more information.